Folks, Shagdog, Spitter Swallow Beer Review. What's up with that? That was a good intro. We're doing Budweiser, the king of beers. Anheuser-Busch. This gets a 56 from Beer Advocate. 5% ABV. It's American Adjunct Lager. It's year-round by Anheuser-Busch, which is InBev, St. Louis, Missouri. And I actually like this beer. I'm not sure about it in the can. I got this from a local 7-Eleven, so who knows? I don't know the born on date. I can't even read that shit. Anyhow, a la bottle, I'm like, wow, it tastes pretty good, that Beechwood or whatever heck they use. And according to this stuff, it says, brewed using a blend of imported and classic American aroma hops and a blend of barley malts and rice. Budweiser is brewed with time-honored methods, including kraeusening, which I didn't know they did the kraeusening, but because they actually say it on the old style, krausened. For natural carbonation and Beechwood agent, which results in unparalleled balance and character. And even though it gets a 56 overall on Beer Advocate, there's a lot of beer reviewers on there who give it like a 3.72, a 3.3. Of course, there's the naysayers. They'll give it a 1.6. It brings the score down. Yeah, a 1 out of 5, a 1 even. Yeah, so all that brings the score down. I think this really ain't that bad of a beer out of the American Adjunct lagers. Well, let's go ahead and open that if you want to check out that can. Budweiser, it looks nice. Nice can, nice little red tab too. I like that. Give it a pour. I get some back trip on it, which I don't like. Not sure why some of these cans are giving back trips. Some back trippage. Not sure why. Let's see who beats me. It might have been Jammer, Diddy. It's Jammer. This is what Jammer is. So keep it up on the beer review all day. There's this face app where you put your face on stuff. He put me as John Belushi, which doesn't even look like me, but that's my face layered onto John Belushi's. It doesn't even look like me, but it makes me look fat, I guess. But there Jammer is. He put me as Clint Eastwood. Yeah, put me as. I mean, that's what he's been doing for the last 2 days. Here I am doing beer reviews. Hopefully that focuses. I hate this damn computer. Or not the computer, but the camera. Oh well, if it doesn't focus, fuck it. I'm tired of it. All right, we're doing Budweiser. Like I said, a lot of low grades, but some high grades too. So my camera's not focusing. Isn't that just great? Oh, well. I'm not going to fight with you, camera. You're not going to beat me today. I'm just going to ignore you. There it is. It's really funny. It's not much darker. It is darker than the Michelob Ultra, but only by about, maybe about 3 shades darker. If you know how to do shades with coloring schemes. I don't. I'm just guessing. Well, yeah, it's darker than the Michelob Ultra. It's kind of a golden amber, I guess. I mean, they're not really, more of a pale golden, maybe a tint of amber. They're not really an amber, but yeah, it's not too bad. Look, it's pretty clear, but yeah, you can definitely smell the, I guess you'd say that's like more of a cooked rice. So actually, you can almost smell the rice. Now, I don't know if they use any other type of adjunct besides rice, if they use corn syrup or anything like that in here. Malty, little malts, little hops, not much. Maybe a little white bread in there, white breadish, which could be maybe a little bit of corn syrup or so. I don't know. it might be the rice actually. Yeah, I mean, it's not real bad. It smells like a typical American adjunct lager. What can I say? Yeah, it's not a really overwhelming smell either, so it's kind of mild, or less than mild. All right, let's go ahead and give it a sip. Now, right offhand, I did that Michelob Ultra earlier, and this is a 60-ounce can? Yeah. I did that Ultra earlier, and you're just expecting, I rinsed my mouth out with water before I did this one, but you were expecting the same watery taste out of Michelob Ultra, and it's a lot stronger or more beer flavor than the Ultra, of course, but yeah, I guess you get that. It's not the greatest taste in the world. But a little bit of breadiness, but it's like a white bread. It's not like a Roman meal bread or anything like that. It's a little bit of white bread, which I'm thinking might be the rice too. A little bit of sweetness, which might be some corn, sucrose, whatever, corn syrup. It's really not a bad for an adjunct lager. It's not really bad. It's clean. I mean, sometimes I like Miller High Life, and sometimes I like Budweiser. And sometimes I even like Coors Banquet. It's just, I guess it depends on the mood, I guess. I don't know. But more with Budweiser and Coors Banquet, I'd like better out of the bottle. I don't know why it is. Coors Banquet out of the can, I do not like at all, actually. But out of the bottle, it retains that sweet flavor for some reason out of the bottle. When you get the can, it doesn't have that same. It has a little bit of a sweet flavor, but not like it does out of the bottle. Now, this is pretty good. I was just reintroduced to Budweiser. I haven't had a regular Budweiser out of a can of bottle. I might have had a draft at one time or the other a few years back. But somebody gave me a bottle of it about a year and a half, 2 years ago. I was at someone's house. I'm like, you want a beer? I'm like, okay, all I got is Budweiser. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. It was a bottle, and I'm like, I'm drinking it. I'm like, maybe because it was a hot Florida night or what have you. But I was like, man, this tastes pretty good. It's Budweiser. I mean, I've drank Bud Lights a couple times over the past few years. Tastes way better than a Bud Light. Well, let's get back to the channel. I've been on Beer Advocate. I'm not even sure if anybody's watching. It doesn't look like it. But that's the can, folks, in case you didn't see it earlier when I showed it. Budweiser, I mean, looking at it straight, you can't even read the whole can. I mean, it's curves almost halfway around. Red tab on the can. Nice. I mean, I should have bought a 4-pack. I didn't see a 4-pack of these, which is kind of weird. Probably the store takes them apart and sells them individually. I remember one time I went to this Hindu store, not Hindu, Indian, Pakistani, whatever store. And I don't know if they're supposed to do that at those type of stores because they didn't have any craft beers in this place. They didn't sell any other beers individually besides 16 ounces or 24 ounces. But it was a regular. They took a 12-pack of I think it was Mich Ultra. They took a 12-pack of Mich Ultra, split the box in half, and then the openings, they had 6 on one side, 6 on the other, and they put tape over it so the beers wouldn't fall out, and they sold them as 6-packs. I was like, what? Can they do that? I didn't report them or anything, but I was like, man, I can't believe they're making more money. So because the 12-pack probably costs whatever amount of dollars, 13, 14, well, they were selling the 6-packs for $9 or whatever. So you're like, wait, you're making like $4 or $5 off a 12-pack here. Oh, well. We can't catch all the criminals in the world. The American prisons are pretty full. We have the most prison the highest prison population in the world, even higher than China, I guess, which, well, supposedly higher in China. Who knows if they reported it correctly? But yeah, so we can't catch everybody that breaks the law and put them in prison, right? Matter of fact, certain crimes, I think they should just go ahead and kill you on the spot. But, we got a due process. So, and I believe in due process, but I don't think you should be able to. Well, it's a good thing some people are able to appeal and then get executed 20, 30 years ago because now they're getting their prison sentence. Getting out of jail because they didn't rape that girl or they didn't kill that person from DNA evidence now. So, stupid camera. It was focused and it just went unfocused. It should focus like that. Piece of crap. Japanese stuff. Chinese, something. Anyhow, what was I talking about? Any case. Budweiser, the king of beers. Is it the king of beers? They might have a stake in the claim of an American adjunct lager in America. They might still have that claim. Most people wouldn't say it's the best beer. And if you go by sales, their own light beer beats this one. So how could it be the king when the light beer, which is probably the queen of beers in America, wins all the time? So that's probably what it is. The queen rules, right? Or the king lets the queen thinks that she rules. It might be in the top 10 still. I don't know. Maybe not. Top 20 selling beers in America. You don't see too many people. Hey, I got a case of Budweiser. Bud Light? No, regular Budweiser. I don't know too many friends that go out and get cases of Budweiser or 12-pack of Budweiser. Yeah. Bud Light, Busch Light, Coors Light. I don't have many friends anymore, so I don't know if a lot of people still do that. But I did have, people I used to hang out with at work would buy Busch Light and Bud Light. That's what they bought all the time. I was more of a Miller man, so I bought Miller Light, Miller High Life. If you want to piss an Italian Irish guy off, make his camera get unfocused. Okay, it looks focused now, I guess. Looks all right. Fun, folks. That's what Jammer's been doing for 2 days. Nothing with the beer review. I'm going to edit all these reviews, which I haven't done yet. I can't believe you're still doing these video things, and here I am doing beer reviews and editing videos and keeping the channel alive. That's right. Hey, thanks to one viewer watching. Wow. One viewer watching. Thank you very much. Jammer's not here tonight. If you missed earlier, he's making all these little video things, the face app type thing, make videos, and that's what he's been doing for 2 days. I, on the other hand, I've been working and trying to keep the beer review alive. So I'm doing Budweiser. The video went a little longer than I thought it would, but that's okay. I'll edit it tomorrow. Now, if you leave a comment, as long as it's nothing bad, I won't edit that out. But if you comment and it's irrelevant to the beer review or beer itself or anything for that matter to do with this channel, beer review or beers, I might edit it out. If you ask me how many teeth do sharks have, unless it's a joke or something, I don't know. Anyhow, I sent Jammer a message saying I'm doing beer reviews. You're doing these face things for 2 days. Here I am doing beer reviews. Channel live. No response. And guess what? All that talking I did about us grading late. I don't think I graded this earlier. I was talking about other people's grades, but I never graded it. It's not real bad. Not real great either, but it's not real bad actually. I've had worse lagers, even some foreign lagers. A lot of the German lagers are pretty good, but there's been some other ones like Euro lagers that are actually way less than this. This is actually beats a lot of those Euro lagers actually. I'm going to give this a B minus. I know it's shocking. A B minus and a swallow and a quarter for Budweiser. King of beers. Still king of the American beers, I think. King of the American adjunct lagers that are made mostly in America. Adjunct lagers, I said. Not all beers. They should put king of adjunct lagers. That's what they should change it to. Because it's not really the king of beers. Is this the king of beer? Is this the best beer out there? Oh. Then again, is the king the best person out there? There's never been a king that was all knowing, and besides King Solomon, they said was a wise one, right? With the king of France back in those days, 1700s, 1800s, whatever. King of England, I don't think France has a king anymore, do they? None of them are smarter than the average man, so maybe this is the king of beers because it's not the best beer. It's not saying it's the best beer. It's just saying it's the king. You bow before him, even though you might be better. You better respect the king. Should have bought 2 of these. I had a low drippage. God, what's wrong? I think it's this glass. But I am Shagdog, the Spit or Swallow beer review. We'll see you on the next one. Maybe Diddy might do some beer reviews Friday. Maybe Jammer will. Who knows? There's plenty of beers out there. We got to review all of them for this new channel, all right? All right, we'll see you on the next one. I am Shagdog, and we're going to be closing it out, folks. Closing it out.